Howdy, folks. Russell here for day 47 of my semi quarantine broadcast. So, as you see, I finally made me a stand to set my phone on until I get a better camera. And so, I got hands now. That's pretty good. So, got a couple of things I'm going to look at today. So, one is this. This is going to be a little bit of video 2 for the mask I was talking about the other day. You can see I've got tape on it, a round shape. So what I did, like I said the other day, I wet the leather, soaked it for just a few minutes in all natural rainwater. Not that that makes much difference, but organic water, all that good stuff. And so I wrapped it around a round object and taped it down so I could get the shape. Here's the round object because that was what was here. And now pull the tape off and we'll get a little look at it. So as you can see, my pleats on this side are well defined, and the part in the middle with the holes that needs to be flat, is partially flat. So, see how it's looking a little more like something. So, what I'll do now is I'm going to soak the other side of it in water, collected water when it rained yesterday. And I will repeat the process for this side, and hopefully it'll look just like this side. Of course, the second side's always more complicated, but hey, that's what I'm going to do with that. So that's leather mask number 2. Turns out there's a lot of things out there on how to make leather masks, and none of them make them any kind of sort of way the way I'm doing it. So, here's another one. So we'll put that to the side. So, wanted to show a couple of things, let you know the direction I'm looking in right now. So I acquired these the other day. Now, say, what the hell is that? I don't know. Well, I think I got them secondhand. I think that these are some supports for like a shelf, like some deco style, wall hangers for a shelf. But I found them at a very good price, like almost nothing. And so I got these, and I'm like, this shape is too good to leave alone. And I'm thinking, well, I'm planning on doing another leather jacket before too long. And what if I was to, let's see, what if I was to do that, on each shoulder, or, maybe something like that. That looks pretty aggressive, don't you think? Shine that up, get the black off of it, attach that. I think that could be something, or something like that. Maybe. Yeah, something. You get the idea, something like that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, but I think it's probably going to be pretty good. So I've decided also I'm going to build myself a spear gun. Now, if anyone has ever seen a James Bond film at all, you'll know that spear guns are often overlooked weapons that can take out a super spy because he's just not thinking, hey, that's a spear gun. And it turns out they're very simple. So I have some materials around, and I'll probably be messing with that once I turn the idea over in my head a few more times. So that's a thing that'll be coming up. And the other day, I haven't shown everybody yet, but I was looking at my my post-apocalyptic cosplay idea, and what I've achieved is not so much the wasteland warrior kind of a thing, which, by the way, is a Facebook group that shows some really interesting ideas for people who like to make that type of gear. I think it's Gear and Accessories Wasteland Post-Apocalyptic, something like that. I've been looking at that a little bit, and it's pretty interesting to see what some people come up with. But what I come up with is like the weekend Wasteland Warrior. You know, it's like it's the first day of the apocalypse. You know, everybody still has, you know, soap, and you know, there's still canned food around, and people aren't freaking out. You know, if not got bad yet, but you know, so everything's still clean and shiny and not really used in anything. A good example is this one. Now, I featured this several weeks ago. I put this together. I welded this part together years ago when I had access to someone with a welder, and I used it as kind of a throwing thing. Well, I put the extended handle on it, and you know, cleaned it up a little bit, and that's, you know, that's pretty good. It's pretty good for the outfit. And so I added a little loop so that I could put it in the holster that's on my battle strap, as it were. But if it's too recently painted, you know, it's too shiny, and it's really not got much personality. So I'm going to start it today, and I'm going to work on it a little bit. Try to make it a little more, you know, less. Well, I put this together in my garage, and I'm thinking it's going to do pretty good type of idea. So what I've got for that, you know, just as an aesthetic, I got some glue here, which will help hold stuff together, and I've got some cloth strips that my daughter Crystal was getting rid of because she's a seamstress and she has too many, and also some lace. And I say, the lace, what do you, this is not the direction you want to go with that, but I think that it's going to be okay, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this lace, I'm going to brew up some coffee, some lousy coffee, and I'm going to soak that in it so it turns kind of nice and brownish black. And then I'm gonna twist it up, you know, and like this right here, and then wrap sections of this with it, you know, and glue that in place. And I'm gonna add some bangles and some other accoutrement on there to make it more used looking. So that's what I'm working on today and in the near future. And I hope everyone is having a really nice day. I'm going to try to have a really nice day. And, you know, everybody say hey.